What is up? Welcome to a brand new series on the channel, probably my most ambitious project slash series yet. And if you can tell by the title, the thumbnail, or this screen right here, we are all the way back in 2003. Yes, the year James was born. It is his rookie year, and LeBron James is in the NBA now. I will be controlling the Cleveland Cavaliers for this series. This is going to be a realistic rebuild series, and it's going to go up until 2K22 comes out, or until we get to 2021, where we are in current day's time. Now, the main goal is to rebuild this Cavaliers team with three reasons in mind. These are the three goals. One, win a LeBron a championship in this before he won one in real life. B, make sure LeBron never leaves Cleveland. And C, make him the greatest player of all time and give him accolades that really helps him surpass Jordan like a lot of people thought he would. Now, you should know this Cleveland Cavaliers roster, but if you don't know none other than the King, LeBron James' rookie year, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, I can never pronounce that right, so if I butcher that, I'm sorry. Young Carlos Boozer, Ali Nalon, Eric Williams, Kendrick Brown, Tony Bade, Dejan Wagner, Kevin Ollie, like nobody's guys. I mean, Jason Capono, the GOAT, is still here, but this team is in rough shape, all right? Very, very rough shape, and all they have is none other than the King, LeBron James, rookie LeBron James. Now, to very much start it off, every team is the 2003 rosters. Paul Pierce on the Celtics, Elton Brand on the Clippers, Pau Gasol still on the Grizzlies here, and a lot of other guys. Jason Terry, obviously, the Dwayne Wade-led Heat, and Lamar Odom's even still on that team. Now, this is, like I said, 2003. This is either the season before or the season Jordan retires, but he is still technically a free agent, right? Could sign him. Same thing with Stockton and Kerr and Del Curry, Tim Hardaway, Danny Manning, all of these guys, these legends. I believe, yeah, Hakeem is there. David Robinson is here, I believe. Yep, David Robinson's a free agent. A lot of former legends are free agents, and you know, the first season, we're going to have to get LeBron somebody. All right, we're going to have to team LeBron up with somebody in the future here. You already know the draft class, headlined by Dwight Howard, but Devin Harris, Ben Gordon, Amika Okafor, Al Jefferson, Josh Smith, Sean Livingston. I'll take Iguodala every day. Chris Humphries, you know, Dana Ball, Luol Deng, Anderson Varejao, Ariza, Henny God, Tony Allen's even here, man. Like, absolutely everybody you can think of. Bryce Cardinal, some great, well, I don't really want to say great. Kevin Martin is even here. Like, everybody, man. All these guys you can think of. Now, obviously, the best option would probably be Dwight Howard, but we do have Ilgauskas. But he's on a 1 year. He's expiring. And this is LeBron's rookie year. He does start as an 89 overall. A little crazy. I don't believe that's what he came into the league as. But we're just going to leave it. I'm going to leave what these rosters gave us. Carlos Boozer is young. I believe this was either his rookie year or the year after his rookie year. This is his second year in the NBA. So I'm actually going to keep Boozer. I'm going to keep James. But pretty much everyone else, dude, is completely for sale. All right? But the first guy I do want to move off the books is Big Z. I know he was in Cleveland. Tank. The very first season will be a quick season. It'll only be a couple episodes, but this will be a tank season, so we can get LeBron a partner. Now, obviously, we want to go all in for Dwight Howard, so I might keep Big Z, try to trade him in the offseason. That is another opportunity. I do want to give Boozer and James as many minutes as possible. I kind of want to produce Boozer into a better player than he was in the NBA. Eventually, kind of work him down to a small forward position. Have him lose some weight, and kind of work him towards a more small forward type player. I know that sounds a little crazy. I want to start LeBron at the point guard at a very, very young age here. I'm going to go do some moves, and I will show you guys the highlights of the only real season moves we're going to make pretty much this whole first tank season, so to say. Here is, I want to bring Kyle Korver to Cleveland many years earlier than he actually came. We're also going to get Craig Buckner and a second-round pick, hopefully get rid of Jeff McInnes, and Tony Bade. I believe it's Bade, not Battle. I know it's not Battle, but we're going to take that. We're going to take that second-round pick. We're going to add a young guy like Korver, guy who can kind of spread the floor, get a lot of our vets off the squad. I want to kind of move anybody who is here for multiple years. Kevin Ollie is definitely the next to be moved. Same thing with Ira Newble. Other than that, we'll probably keep people. Capono will obviously keep, and I want to kind of get as many picks as possible here. So I want to stack up on picks for this first year. We really only have our first and our second, and then obviously now we have the Sixers second. Kind of want to stock up on picks for when we trade Big Z, and we can move Big Z. I'm also going to end up getting Stockton on the team. I'm going to sign him for a vet minimum for just 1 year after we obviously make some trades for some picks. We're going to kind of toss guys off for picks. Very simple, easy trades here. Like, we'll end up moving McCoy for like a second round pick on a contender, those kind of stuff. And, you know, make as many pick trades as we can and hopefully make the team better. I really don't think any of these teams are going to take trades like this, but who knows, they might, especially the Pistons. I mean, they don't really need to mess up their squad. Maybe we can get Darko. Can we not? No. Eric Williams. I don't mind picking up the GOAT Bob Sura, who's just an absolute legend in my team. But get rid of this year's second round for Detroit's second round. I mean, Darko's nice. This Eric Williams is older. We're going to have to move him eventually, too. That's just, I don't want to give that much up for Darko, but I will show you guys the next trade we end up getting. Another player who's played for the Cavs, but not this time in his career. We are going to snag Kendrick Perkins and the Celtics first round pick. Celtics, I don't imagine are going to do very good this year, so if we can snag their first round pick, that would be wonderful. We send them our 2025 first rounder. Not too worried about that. Hopefully by then we're in playoffs, so not even worried. It's not 2025. Technically, that would be considered 2007, which is when LeBron did lead them to the finals. So I also will be doing that. Now, another team I want to snag a first-round pick from is the Bulls, but I feel like they're not going to give up that. Ooh. Eddie Curry, though? No. Simply no. Who else? What about the Warriors' top pick? What about their first? Nope, they don't even want to give us that. Trailblazers. I'm really just looking at how many firsts we can snag here for Boozer, for Moody, but they want ours. Kendrick Brown and a top 5 protected for next year. A Big Z and a second for Sharif. I mean, I don't really want Sharif. Even though he does become a beast, I don't really want to do that. I don't think I want Portland's, man. Timberwolves, theirs is going to be nice. Supersonics. Bruno and our top 5 protected. I don't mind that. That's in 2 years. Wagner in a second, though. He's young, though. I kind of want to keep him. Eric Williams, 2 seconds for Reggie Evans in this. I'm going to do them. I'm going to ship him off. Yes, we're tanking. We don't really want seconds. We want them first. And now the team that ends up drafting the first overall pick in real life, I'm going to try to go for the Magic's first-round pick. As you know, they did draft Dwight Howard in real life. So if we can try and get him Ollie in a second, that might be the move, dude. We're going to trade Ollie in a second. Like I said, we are tanking majorly. Who do we not have? We still don't have space. I'm going to end up releasing Goodrick. Goodbye. And we're just going to give John Stockton his final run here. Yeah, sure. We're going to have 60 mil in cap space, so we will be able to get a free agent here in the offseason. Have CPU rebuild rotations. And this season, we're going to rock with Stockton, Korver, LeBron, Boozer, Big Z with Kendrick Brown, DeJohn Wagner, and Kendrick Perkins off the bench. We'll give a little bit to Greg Buckner. Era, I don't really want to give any minutes. Capono, I kind of want to play. I mean, Buckner's 28. How much is Capono? I'm going to actually play Capono. My boy Jay Capono. I love Jason Capono. If you guys don't know, he's one of my favorite players. He just has a fun last name to say, even though I'm pronouncing it wrong most likely. I'm going to give him those minutes. We are tanking, not really worried, but LeBron, being LeBron, will probably carry us to the first round at least. Probably an 8th seed with John Stockton, but who knows? Who knows? We're going to jump into our very first game against that Orlando Magic, who most likely will draft Dwight Howard. They did in real life. This they didn't. They have Tracy McGrady, Grant Hill at the time, Tyronn Lue. If you guys know my team, you know why that Tyronn Lue is just a legend. Zaza Pachulia and Juwan Howard. And this will be the very first game of the series, a very big series that will hopefully last quite a long time. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys enjoy the series. Definitely leave a like if you guys haven't already. Would appreciate that. Sub up if you're new. Would help the channel tremendously. We are on the road to 1.4K as of recording, and it would mean a lot if you guys could sub up. And let's hop straight into LeBron James's first career game. Magic are loaded with one hell of a squad. Tracy McGrady, obviously one of the greatest scorers of all time. Grant Hill, if it wasn't for injuries, I have him in top 5 of all-time players. Actually, both of these guys could have been top 5 all-time if it was not for the injuries. I'm going to be real. If you guys don't agree with me, we can debate that some other time. But I honestly think Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill could have been great guys all-time if it wasn't for injuries. Yes, obviously they were great players with the injuries, but without... Oh my, I'm telling you right now, I think they could have been great all time. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard because they played great with injuries. They're definitely not the same. Obviously, we have the real coaches. Either the guy who made these rosters went all out. It's wonderful. Doc Rivers is even the coach of the Magic like he was in real life. And here we go, LeBron James's first game in the NBA and the Cavs' first game of the season. Here we go, tip off. And we're going to give it straight to LeBron. Okay, very bad idea, though. Good thing we got the GOAT, John Stockton, maybe the greatest point guard of all time. Him and Magic, it's a close combo. But LeBron James' first matchup, Grant Hill, hop-stepping, beautiful layup, getting through the defense. The young high school sensation, LeBron James, has finally made his way into the NBA. And his first challenge is Grant Hill. Welcome to the NBA, LeBron James. Hopefully you do good here. Hopefully you are what you crack up to be in real life. That'd be kind of cool. John Stockton on this team is a weird fit. I won't lie. It does feel weird using John Stockton in a Cavaliers jersey, but he's going all the way. Gets fouled by Tyronn Lue. Whoa, English. Tyronn Lue actually ends up coaching the Cavs, so this is quite interesting that it's the very first game of the year. Wow, you really gonna miss that, John? Really? You're the greatest point guard of all time. You can't make your goddamn free throws. There we go. Green bean, baby. Now, I don't expect a lot about John Stockton. I really don't. I don't think he's going to have some amazing season here. He's kind of just here to give LeBron that leadership, that veteran presence that he never really... I mean, he kind of had at the beginning of his NBA career, but not quite. Not until old man Shaq got here. So that is kind of LeBron's mentor almost. I mean, we all know LeBron ends up being an amazing playmaker here. Good cut to the basket. Boozer dunking all over the defense. The Cavs are in quite a roll. But like I said, John Stockton, great playmaker, one of the best passers of all time. Pretty sure. I mean, I'm right. I'm 90% sure he leads NBA all time in assists. And LeBron turns into one of the nastiest not the nastiest, but he turns into a great playmaker. So maybe Stockton here at the beginning of his career will help him. Spinning a right round, Grant Hill trying to force up that layup, doesn't get it to go. Still, 1 for 2 in his NBA debut with Grant Hill on. He was pretty good. Another block by Big Z. I believe that's his second of the game. Great defense by the great big man, Big Z. You know, it's been a pretty close game here. Boozer's been great on the offensive and defensive glass here with 5 rebounds. In just the first quarter alone, he also has 8 points, doing good for the team. Capono is also in, and he's having a nice start with 7, even though he just lost the ball to George Hill. Wagner trying to stomp him right there. All the way, McGrady going and finishing at the hoop. You know, that's going to be something we have to stomp. I'm going to be real. We're going to have to be able to stomp T-Mac if we want this win. The win doesn't really matter here. Oh, big body Perkins on T-Mac. Get all the way up into the basket. Easy lay-in for K-Perk. Continue on. ... If you know him from Twitter, dude. Kendrick Perkins is one strange character on the internet. I don't know who let that man have social media. Capono, though, with his second foul, 5th team foul in the first quarter. Been a little sloppy on the defensive side. A little bit. Have the Cavaliers. Not that big of a word. Grant Hill drains at both free throws. Can we get, like, some last-second cheese with my boy Capono? Can we get it? Nope. That's just an awful release. We're going into the second quarter down 2. Down against a great team, but it's only by 1, and I'm not worried. They do have Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady. I mean, come on. What can you really do about that realistically? Kendrick Perkins, though, playing great on the glass. LeBron, though, he's been playing even better, scoring 22 in the first half as a rookie. This man might be on pace to score 40 in his first ever career game, maybe more, as we finally take the lead against the Orlando Magic, and they gotta take a timeout. Second half time here, and we're starting it off with a LeBron James turnover, down 5 against the Magic. Grant Hill with a mid-range jumper. I don't know why he didn't pass it forward. It's all good. He has a Zaza to save him the day. Man, John Stockton is kind of playing awful. Oh, Big Z right in the corner. Big mid-range right there. Only 4 for Big Z. Which is even weirder than Stockton only having 2 assists. But, you know, old age gets to you. Corver with 5. LeBron, you know, doing what he does best, carrying the team. Big block on the Hall of Famer Grant Hill. I think he's the Hall of Famer now, right? I think so. No, maybe. I don't know. Look at that block by Big Z, though. I mean, we're playing great defense. Obviously, not the best defense because we're down 5. But LeBron right there with the block. Big Z has a couple. I believe Boozer even has a couple blocks as well. So I'm not all worried. Grant Hill has been playing good, but not phenomenal. Zaza, once again, getting straight to the basket. Why is Zaza Pachulia going off? Whoa, I don't even know how he got that pass. That's a clear path and a half. Nope, blocking foul. T-Lou has 4 fouls here. Give it to Stockton. LeBron in the corner. Oh, he has baseline. Nope. Doubled. Big Z swinging it to Corver. You don't leave Corver open because that's an easy 3 for the sharpshooter Kyle Korver, who got set up on April Fool's Day on ESPN. They really just made him call Dwayne Wade a bum, and it was kind of funny. Tyronn Lue, too fast for John Stockton, who's like 40 now. So that's fine. 12 points for Tyronn Lue. If only it was easier to get his gold card than it is for him to score right now. Oh, you're leaving Big Z open? Splash that, Big Z. Bang! Oh, no. No, he didn't splash that. Now, big buckets by Capono. We did just take the lead with the Jason Capono bucket here. We're in the 3rd, and it's honestly closer than I thought it would be. Maybe this is why the Magic end up drafting Dwight Howard this year, because goddamn Tracy McGrady and Grant Hill aren't what they should be here. Now, the team's doing all right. Team is doing all right. LeBron's doing it all, getting straight to the basket. Beautiful dunk, 32 for the King. You switch his jersey number around, and that is his score. Big buckets. He also has 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Playing a good all-around game for the rookie. McGrady right to the basket, fouled by LeBron, who picks up his 3rd foul, and it sends T-Mac to the line. 18 points for T-Mac. Now he hits the free throws, technically 19. But him and Grant Hill haven't been playing the most, like, impressive game. I think Grant Hill is, like, 17, 18 as well. So, you know, the superstars are getting outplayed by a rookie. And Jason Capono, who, you know, I mean, it's Jason Capono. He's kind of the go. I mean, well, 11's not, like, a lot. It's not like they're super outplaying him. LeBron all the way. Psych. Capono in the corner. Please hit that. Okay, his release is really awful. Like, really awful. I don't like the release on half these players. T. Logan shifty with it, going all the way to the rack, doesn't hit it at the buzzer. We're going in down by 1 into the final quarter of the game. T-Mac is running straight towards us. Oh my god, T-Mac. With it. And by, I mean, we ran away with it. I mean, we're up by more than I ever thought we would be here. So that's quite crazy. Carlos Boozer having honestly a really great night of his own. 16 and 12, fouled right there by Drew Gooden. Going on the line, I believe LeBron is sitting at like 32, 34. He might have more, I don't know. I kind of simcasted and got to the point where we are. But 18 and 12 for Boozer. That's what I wanted for Boozer. You know, I'm actually high on this guy. I like Carlos Boozer. I kind of want to keep him on the Cavs for longer than, you know, he was here in real life. LeBron is somehow resting on the bench. You know, he's already starting load management as his rookie year. It's all good, though. T. Lue is... Man, Tyronn Lue kind of just cooking me right here. What's good, Grant Hill? What's good, Grant Hill? Who do you think you are? Oh, you're nobody. Pachulia falling on the ground. Ends up going to the line because Big Z doesn't know how to keep his hands off of him. I mean, I know Zaza's a good-looking guy and all, but don't need to beat him up. I'm kidding. Zaza's not a good-looking guy. Do you see that face scan? 40 for the rookie, LeBron James. Could be adding more here with the final minutes of this game. Are they going to double? Yeah, they are. Korver wide open in the corner. Bang that. Misses. Big Z going for the dunk. No dunk for you. What's good, Grant Hill? It's good. All over that beesh. Up 15. 4th foul for LeBron, but 40 for the rookie in his first career game. Looking at the upcoming schedule, we got Jermaine O'Neal and the Pacers, Michael Redd and the Bucks, obviously the Bulls as well. A couple tough games coming up. But, you know, in the Cavs, it's either win or lose, and we're going to plan on a lot of losing this season. All right, expect it. Unless somehow games like this continue to happen, and we end up being like a sleeper 8th seed. Not really what I want, but I did stack up on a lot of picks for a reason. Not only just ours is the King going to Slam Town all over Grant Hill, man. Grant, you got to play some better defense than that, brother. You gotta play her, like, you're letting a rookie drop 42 on you. LeBron rarely has this high scoring games in real life. So to drop 42 as a rookie, I mean, oh my God, crossing up back to the rack. Showing that athleticism in his first career game, no holds barred. This man is going relentlessly at the Orlando Magic in his first game. Oh, big steal. Get that ball. Please go backcourt. Oh my God, Grant Hill, you big dummy. You big dummy. Look at, yeah, he even sees it on his face. He even saw it on his face. Stockton with 5 assists. Not what you expect from Stockton, but oh well. Korver in the corner misses the shot off the front of the iron there. T-Mac all the way. Grant Hill, easy layup. You know, Korver's had a tough shooting second half, only 33%. Going right to the rack is Stockton, blocked. It's all good. Gets the ball back. He's fighting for it right here. Really a jump ball. You slapping John Stockton? The greatest point guard of all time. You're trying to fight him. God damn it, somebody call the Magic owners. Get Shaq down here. Have him come back to Orlando. Slap the shit out of this guy. What in the world do you think you're doing trying to throw hands with goddamn John Stockton? That's just not allowed. It's not his fault Karl Malone was a child predator. Almost said molester. Molester Malone! Got a 12-year-old pregnant. Win here for the Cleveland Cavaliers and LeBron James' first career game. Korver with the last second shot. Doesn't get it to fall. 131-116. LeBron James comes out victorious in his first career game with the NBA, within the Cleveland Cavaliers franchise and organization. Beautiful dunks all around. Finished at the rim when necessary. Let's look at the final box score. 30 for Grant Hill and 20 for T-Mac, 19 for T-Lou, and 13 for Zaza Pachulia. But on the Cavaliers side, rookie LeBron James, his very first career game, 44-6, 4-3, and 2 blocks, shooting on great numbers, 21-29, and he even made a 3 this game, which was kind of nutty. Carlos Boozer also played out of his mind, 20 and 15, no blocks unfortunately. Big Z, 19-8 and 2 blocks. Kyle Korver had a tough shooting night, but 11 for him. Same thing with Capono. Good old Kendrick Brown, 8 and 9 assists, actually. He was moving the ball much better than this guy, who we got to literally move the ball, John Stockton. 7 and 5. Tough game for him, for one of the greatest players of all time. Kendrick Perkins, also 4 and 3, 2 blocks in his short minutes of playing times. The Cavaliers win a huge one on the road. Now we're going to go ahead and see how we do against this Pacers, this Bucks, the Bulls, the Pacers for second time, the Mavs, up to the Celtics game, which will be very next episode here. Let's see how we do with the Pacers with the second game of the season, and we end up taking a... oh my shit. Big Z broke his leg. Big Z really broke his leg. Well, you can't play basketball with a broken leg, so Big Z is out of here. Kendrick Perkins getting starting minutes, something I don't know if we ever expected, but nope, he now has starter minutes. Look at you. You better play like you've been in the big time before, K-Perk, because you're getting some minutes now here, boy. And we're also going to give Buckner some more minutes, and obviously Korver as well. On with 33, Kendrick Brown with 19 on the game, Stockton with 14 and 8. That's what we like to see. Boozer with not an off, well, yeah, he had an off night, 4 for 12, but 9 for 10, not bad. Big Z broke his leg very early in the game, man. 3 minutes played and a broken leg. That is tough. Big loss to the Pacers there, which is not the best. They're offering a trade. I'm going to say no, because I really like Boozer, and Antonio McDyess is a garbage in my team. Up against the Bucks, and we take a huge W against Michael Redd-led squad here. LeBron with 27 and 7. Korver dropping 20. Big performance by him, actually. 18 and 13 with Boozer. Another double-double on the squad with John Stockton as well. And Kendrick Perkins getting 10 rebounds in his 30 minutes of play. Didn't really shoot the ball, but that's not what we need him there. We just kind of need him for his presence here, going up against the Bulls. And wow, we beat them by 30 to 97-67. Very short scoring game. The Bulls led by old man Scottie Pippen, somehow still there. Jamal Crawford had a very poor game here with Chicago, unfortunately. LeBron, though, doing LeBron things, 30 points. Kendrick and Boozer both get 10 rebounds. John Stockton does a little bit of scoring, a little bit of passing. Everything you need in the legend. Rematch against the Pacers here. We take another very similar L, almost the same exact score, except nobody broke their legs. Reggie Miller dropping 27 on us tonight, and Jamal Tinsley with the 22 and 10 game. A lot of double doubles here between Jermaine O'Neal and Al Harrington. Oh my God, Ron Artesi's been there, and Austin Crusher. Nice little squad they got though. Kyle Korver leading the squad scoring 23, LeBron 21, Boozer with 17 and 12. And let's see how we do against the Mavericks. Probably not the best. We take an L right there. LeBron with another great scoring performance, 32, 10 and 6 with 2 steals, 2 blocks. Boozer with 13 and 9, Perkins with 8 and 10, Wagner with an all-around game right there. Capono with 7. Stockton struggled but did dish the ball with 9 assists. Korver only having 11 points, not the best, but Nash and Nowitzki do what they do best, a 26-27 performance by them. And our next game will be against the Boston Celtics, led by none other than the Truth, Paul Pierce, and that's pretty much it, because we stole Kendrick Perkins. And that's literally like, yeah, they got nothing. I mean, there's no way we don't get a good pick. We are in actually playoff. Wow, that's interesting. We are 6th right now in playoff positioning, and I can only imagine that the Celtics aren't in the same boat as us. They are 2 and 3. The Hornets 0 and 6, obviously, because that's not a team at this point in time. The Bulls are doing quite bad as well, so you know, some things we do like to see those guys performing well. The Houston Rockets on top of the West, and Detroit Pistons on top of the East. Allen Iverson, you know, doing what he needs to do, but right behind him is rookie LeBron and rookie Carmelo, both putting the ball in the basket so far this season. McBibby is also here, which is interesting. Larry Hughes balling out for the 13. Boris Diaw with 11 on the season. Everyone's playing quite good. Entry report. Oh my God, poor Jason Terry towards MCL. The Hawks not looking like a bad team to get their pick from, but you know, Big Z is out with a broken leg, and that's quite sad. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. The series will continue to keep on coming and coming and coming. I'm gonna drop hella videos on it, so I hope you guys enjoy. As always, been your boy Little Cody. Peace out.
I'm the bee's knees, these hoes, yeah, they just love me. Flow so cold, but my nose straight runny. Got a lot of bros, so don't act funny. Shooting off shots, gun hopping like a bunny. Run up on me, you a motherfucking dummy. You know I do these